it's time to hump day parlay. It's time to hump day parlay. Yes, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Work was work, but it was fairly busy. So I'm tired. So as they say in church, I won't be before you long. But I thought that I'd discuss and talk about, well, I guess I shouldn't say discuss. Well, I can say discuss because y'all can tell me what you think in the comments. So that is a discussion. I'm opening the discussion for y'all. So what I decided to talk about today is 10 simple ways to spice up your marriage. Now, I'm just now pulling this up. I skimmed through it, but I have not actually read this article. So let's see what they got to say, and y'all tell me what y'all think, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think, of course, because I'm recording this, right? Right. So 10 simple ways to spice up your marriage. The first one is hold hands. Now that seems really like duh, right? But honestly, you do have a lot of couples or people who are not really big on public displays of affection, PDA. But I think that it's important. I think it's good. And, you know, to me, PDA, there's levels to this thing, right? I mean, you got people who rubbing and hugging and kissing and touching on each other in public, and that's their get down, right? But then you have people who are a little more conservative. I feel like holding hands is something that the conservative folks can do, and it does make you feel closer. It makes you feel closer. It makes you feel like your partner is proud to be with you, which to me can definitely enhance, you know, those feelings that you kind of had when you first started dating. But let's see what this article says. See, remember the thrill you got the first time your spouse held your hand? Affection is an easy way to feel closer to your partner, no matter how small. See, I could have wrote this myself. No matter how small the gesture seems, hold hands while walking the dog, cuddle on the couch while watching TV, or play footsie under the table while eating dinner. All of these are an easy way to let your partner know you love him or her. And I agree. I think people should do it more. I like holding hands. And I agree with everything this article said. Okay, the next one. Be romantic at home. Now, this is a good one. So for me, I would say this is definitely something that I think probably a lot of couples could probably work on. And why do I say that? And I'm going to let y'all know what the article says in a minute. But just from my point of view, I think that, and in my experiences, and when you get home, there tends to be a lot of chaos sometimes. And not even chaos in a bad way, but just, you know, for those that work, and even for the moms that don't work. So, okay, let's say you're a stay-at-home mom. You still have plenty of stuff to do. You know, you got phone calls all through the day. You got, you know, dishes, cleaning up, laundry, organizing, all types of stuff that you have to do all throughout the day. And if you're a working mom, you're doing all the stuff that you have to do, all the demands and things of your job. And with the man, same thing. If he's out, or your partner, I'll say, if he's, you know, out, he or she is out, excuse me, all throughout the day, you know, they're busy. They're busy doing things, getting stuff done, making commands, taking commands, all of that type of stuff. So when you come home, a lot of times people are in a mental space of, I just want to chill. I just want to chill. I need to decompress. I want to be left alone. And while I don't think it's anything wrong with decompressing, because that might be just something that you need before you can even tend to somebody else. But I'll say this, for those of us that have the luxury of decompressing, okay? Because sometimes, you know, certain people in their lifestyles, they don't have, they're not able to decompress. Hold on, you guys. They have to come in hitting the ground running, you know, running all day at work and running at home. But if you need to decompress, okay, take a certain amount of time, maybe talk to your partner about, hey, I love you, okay? And while I love talking to you, can I get like 30 minutes to kind of gather my thoughts, get the stank of today off of me, kind of get in the right mindset so that I can give you all of the attention that you so need. There's nothing wrong with that. But once you do that and get that out of the way, I do think it's important to hop back into romantic mode, because those types of things are going to keep you closer. But let's see what this person says. Romantic isn't usually a word used to describe a simple meal. A simple meal in, but creating a date night atmosphere in your own home isn't hard to do. Plan a night at home to have a dinner for two. Try a new recipe once the kids are asleep. Dim the lights, light some candles, and get dressed up and enjoy the romantic atmosphere in the comfort of your own home. I totally think that is cool. And I'll say this too. Well, that is the way to go, definitely, to save money. But like, even if you wanted to splurge a little bit, if you can get someone, you know, that you trust to watch your children, maybe even do that same thing in a different location, like a, what do they call it? A staycation. Like, get a room for the night somewhere and kind of get zhuzhed up and do that. So I think that's definitely important. Okay, the next one is, remember y'all, it's 10. I think it's number 3. They don't have them numbered, but I think this is number 3. Have sex. Okay, but okay, let's see what this says. Let's be honest. Sex is essential to staying connected to your partner, but we don't always make time for it. Keep the spark alive by making sex a priority. No matter how busy your schedule is, we guarantee you can find the time. And while you're at it, be bold and try something new in the bedroom. Changing up your usual routine is a surefire way to recognize the spark. I totally agree with this. I think this is, okay, someone's calling me. So what I'm gonna do is, this is part 1. We're gonna bring you part 2 another time. So I'm gonna just say thank you for joining me, for watching this video and taking part in Wednesday Parlay, and we will do this again. Instead of waiting a whole week, I think what I'll do is I'll just try to do part 2 when I can, because duty calls. Y'all hear my daughter, mommy. All right, Jones Journey.